Hello, so we will be talking about our Trump project today. We are going to talk about the e-business in an organization. We have chosen Arogga for that reason. I myself, Fayaz.
I am Mazharul Islam.
I am Tasina Mahjabin Pushpita.
And I'm Tanzi Ahmed.
So without any further ado, let's get started. About the digital healthcare connected through the e-business. So the business e-model competition and the digital strategy and the infrastructure are discussed in this slides. So the slides gives us an overview how Aroggo e-business works. We can divide the system into four main areas: the access, the operate, improve, and we have to protect. So firstly, the access refers to how customers interact with Aroggo, and through this its mobile application and the website. This digital platform allows customers to conveniently access medicine and healthcare services. Secondly, it operates focuses on the systems that support the business, particularly the ERP, CRM, and SCM. These systems help manage the business operation, customer relationships, inventory, procurement, and supply chain. And thirdly, these improve the focus on RIOS, or recommended integrated system, which can improve coordination and visibility across different parts of organization. And finally, it protects the focus on security. Since Arogga handles the customer and healthcare related information, protecting this data is extremely important. So overall, the idea is to provide convenient digital access, operate efficiently, continuously improve and protect the entire system. Moving on to our next slide, we will be talking about the project roadmap. So here we will talk about first how Aroggo business is about Aroggo's business, its mission, its key drivers, and business model. So now we analyze the competition. That here we examine the marketplace, the customer segments, the intermediaries, and its value offered by Aroggo to its competitors. The third area is the digital strategy. We look at Aroggo's digital channels, strategic alignment, about the SWOT analysis, and the possible competitive responses. And after that, we discuss the infrastructure, including the ERP, CRM, and SCM payment systems and web technologies that support the organization. Then we introduce the RIOS, our recommended system, and explain how it can integrate different parts of Aroggo. So finally, we'll discuss about the security, where we can identify the majority of the e-business risk and the controls that can be used to address them. So these six areas allows us to understand Aroggo's business for both strategic and operational perspective. Moving on to our next slide, we will be talking about the Aroggo's e-business context. Let's look at how it works. Aroggo connects its customers with medicines, healthcare products, and related services through its website and mobile application. Its core customer promise is to provide convenient access to genuine healthcare products, secure transactions, and doorstep deliveries. Aroggo was launched in 2020, and according to a presentation, they serve 64 districts. Its main digital channel are its mobile application, website, while ERP, CRM, and SCM support its core business competition. The mission of Aroggo is to make trustworthy, affordable, and healthcare more convenient and more accessible for people in Bangladesh. Its vision is to become a leading digital health platform that provides complete online healthcare services and improves healthcare access through technology. Therefore, Aroggo is more simply on online medicine, and it aims to create a broader digital healthcare ecosystem where the customers can access products, services, and conveniently through their technology. Moving on to our next slide. Now let's discuss why Aroggo adopted e-business. There are few drivers that behind Aroggo's major towards its e-business. The first one is market inefficiency. Direct sourcing and relationship with authorized distributors can help and improve product authenticity and availability. The second is mobile and digital adoption. Customers are increasingly using mobile applications for medicine ordering, lab test scheduling, and digital payments. Thirdly, it's changing its customer behavior. People increasingly expect convenient sources, especially online ordering and home delivery. The fourth is the integrated healthcare. The healthcare is moving beyond simply purchasing medicine. Customers may also need diagnostic consultations and other related services. The fifth driver is technology and trust. Better digital interfaces, logistics, and security can improve efficiency while also increasing customer confidence. So, the strategic logic is based on three main ideas: digital convenience, trusted supply, and integrated healthcare service. Together, these help Arogga provide more scalable and accessible healthcare through a business. That was from my part. The rest will be told by my another group mate.
Okay. The competitive difference between healthcare platforms is not only about what they sell, but also about who they are designed to serve. Argo has very broad range of products and services. These includes medicines, beauty products, home care, food and nutrition, baby and mother products too. For when we compare this with competitors, Medex mainly focuses on medicine, pharmaceuticals, information supplements, and medical devices. Medici combines medicines with doctor consultations, diagnostics, and connected healthcare. ePharma focuses on healthcare wellness products, while Last Pharma combines digital ordering with physical pharmacy access. For customer segments, Aroggo targets families with young adults, working professionals, caregivers, or regular or chronic care users. From geographic perspective, Aroggo emphasizes national-wide digital reach. Psychographically, Aroggo focuses mainly on consumers who value convenience, trust, and digital services. So the key insight from this slide was Aroggo differentiate itself through a broad range of healthcare products and services combined with digital convenience. Moving on to the next slide. Healthcare depends on entirely on ecosystem, not just website or mobile application. On the supply side, Aroggo works with manufacturers, authorized distributors, importers, and make products available very easily. Healthcare providers such as doctors, diagnostics providers, and laboratories are also important parts of the ecosystem for fulfillment of logistics and delivery partners successfully. Pro- Payment providers support secure transactions. Aroggo also depends on social media, digital marketing, and search to reach communicate with customers. When we compare value proposition of the competitors, Aroggo focuses on broad digital healthcare product authenticity, home delivery, and healthcare services. Medex focuses more on medicine access, pharmaceutical informations. Medici focuses on connected healthcare through medicines, consultations, and diagnostics. ePharma focuses on online healthcare services and wellness commerce, while Last Pharma combines physical pharmacy, trust, and digital ordering. Therefore, Arogga's value comes from connecting different parts of healthcare ecosystem, providing customers with convenience and digital access. Now, moving on to the next slide. Arogga's overall business model. First, we have the key partners. These includes medicine manufacturers and suppliers, pharmacies, and healthcare providers. Diagnostic centers include laboratories and logistics delivery partners and so on. For the payment and technology, key activities include online medicine, healthcare sales, prescription management and verification, inventory order management, delivery fulfillment, customer support, and digital marketing. Arogga's main value proposition is convenient digital access to genuine healthcare products, online ordering, home delivery, and healthcare services, informations, and security transactions. The main consumer segment includes the general customers, regular and chronic medication users, or elderly customers, busy professionals, caregivers, and information seekers. Argos generates revenue mainly through medicine and healthcare product sales, delivery charges, consultations, diagnostics and health packages, partnerships, and institutional sales. Finally, the major costs include procurement, inventory, technologies, logistics, marketing, salaries, payment, and so on. Now, moving on to the next slide, the competitive landscape of Arogga and its major competitors. We are comparing companies using two main factors: breadth of healthcare offerings and level of digital integration. The horizontal axis represents breadth and healthcare offerings, and the vertical axis represents digital integration. Arogga is positioned toward the high end of both dimensions. That's it for my part. My other teammates will continue the rest.
Now I'll be talk about the digital strategy. This slide explains Aroggo's digital strategy through four main areas. First is platform integration, where Aroggo aims to provide seamless and reliable access through its digital platform. Second is healthcare expansion, focusing on better access, trust, and care beyond just medicine purchases. Third is the supply chain, which needs to be reliable, efficient, and transparent to ensure product availability and proper delivery. Fourth is customer engagement, using digital communication and healthcare content to inform and retain customers. Aroggo uses its app, website, delivery network, social media, SEO, and health content for sales and marketing. Overall, the strategy contains connects its platform, healthcare service, supply chain, and customer into one digital ecosystem. Moving on to the next slide, strategic SWOT analysis. These slides represent Aroggo's SWOT analysis. Its strength includes an integrated digital platform, direct manufacturer relationship, delivery control in Dhaka, and repeat users. Its weakness include dependence on third-party delivery outside Dhaka, large medicine inventory, and increasing operational complexity. Key opportunities include expanding telemedicine, chronic care services, healthcare partnership, and reaching underserved areas. Major threats include regulatory challenges, growing e-pharmacy competition, cybersecurity risk. Competitors can respond by expanding telemedicine, providing bilingual health content, or developing B2B supply service. Overall, operational reliability is important for managing both opportunities and threats. Moving on to the next slide, e-business information system. This slide shows the information system supporting Aroggo's business operation. At the customer layer, there are the website, mobile app, and customer support. Behind this, there are ERP, CRM, SCM, payment, and purchasing system that support business activities. The operation layers includes inventory, procurement, warehouse management, and logistics. Finally, the data and analytics layer contains transaction data, customer data, and business intelligence. All this system needs to work together so Argo can improve decision making, reduce errors, and provide better services. Therefore, the information system connects the digital customer experience with internal operations. Next slide is recommended system. Based on our analysis, we recommended RIOS as an integrated system for Aroggo. RIOS connects four major areas: customers, suppliers, warehouses, and management. It can improve information sharing with suppliers, provide real time inventory information for warehouse, improve customer visibility, and support better decision for management. The expect benefits include real-time visibility, fewer errors, better customer experience, improved efficiency, and future scalability. The main purpose of RIOS is integration, connecting information that may otherwise remain separated between departments. This can help Arogga improve its current operations and build a stronger foundation for future growth. Thank you for this is from my side, and my next teammate will continue the rest.
Now we will talk about the implementation and security. This slide shows how the system handles an order. First, the customer places an order and the system checks the stock. If the product is available, it reserved and confirmed. Then the order is fulfilled and delivered. Finally, the information is synchronized across the system. Security is also important. The three main objectives are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. This ensures that information stays private, accurate, and accessible when needed. Moving to the next slide, e-business security risk. Aroggo faces five major security risks. These are data privacy violations, data theft, and unauthorized access, data manipulation, ransomware, and malware, and phishing. Since Aroggo handles customer and healthcare information, these risks can affect both the organization and customer trust. Therefore, strong security measures are essential for protecting the business and its customers. Let's look at the next slide. It's about security controls. To reduce this risk, Aroggo can use several security controls. Encryption and access controls can protect private data. Multi-factor authentication can prevent unauthorized access. Employee training can reduce phishing attacks. Audit trials and data validation can prevent manipulation. For ransomware and malware, Aroggo can use anti-malware protection, regular updates, backups, and access controls. Overall, Aroggo needs a layered security approach rather than relying on one security measure. Next slide. Conclusion. To conclude, we have three main recommendations for Aroggo. First, integrate the digital customer experience and with reliable operational information. Second, use RIO assets to improve inventory accuracy and fulfillment reliability. Third, treat security monitoring and continuous improvement as core e-business capabilities. Overall, Aroggo can strengthen its digital healthcare platform by improving integration, efficiency, security, and customer experience. Thank you.